22.
He is. Yeah, I can't front on him.
24.
His
And then
facts paying off.
26,
Oh,
27,
okay.
28, 29, 30, 31, 32,
His facts paying out.
33,
I can't put it out
34,
Yeah,
there.
I mean,
35,
listen, if you got
36,
like stuff to back it
37,
up with, and he's
38,
inspiring you
39,
to tell you the
40,
truth and all that, then that
41,
stuff is true. I don't
42,
think Drew probably
43,
looked up his
44,
stuff to be like, oh, he
45,
is managing this. He is
46,
this guy that he is saying
47,
that he is.
48,
To just click them to be true.
49,
So I don't know.
50,
Yeah, he don't
1,
fuck with it. He just
52,
don't like him.
53,
I'm about to say that man
4,
got a
Well,
fucking
then he a
$7,
hater.
$8
He a
million
hater,
trucking
Grubbs.
company.
That's what's
Like,
going on. He
57,
hating right now.
58,
He hating hard.
59,
yeah.
Man, come on.
60.
You can't be hating hard.
I gave y'all 60 seconds to
Cause
name me a
see,
song. I
cause
gave y'all
look,
60
cause
seconds
look,
to name me a song from
Cause
one of that
look,
nigga artists.
cause look, he want to say
And y'all
moving
ain't say
on.
shit.
He still ain't answer my other question. Did you find any fact that Master P wasn't broke?
What fact did you find that he was?
That nigga was renting a
That
house.
whack 100. That
No,
whack 100. Hold on, whoa. You listening to a nigga that's all this shit that he was bro.
Well,
Bro. Come on,
There
bro.
we
Like,
go.
bro.
No, you're not doing your homework. Master
all right,
P
You
so
not doing no homework, bro. Where the fuck do you even know Whack 100 from?
Master
That nigga
P
just
went
came
on
out,
multiple.
Whack 100 just came out like 4 years ago, bro. Like, get the
Master
fuck out of
P,
here, bro.
Master P went on.
But listen, that nigga just
You're
became
not
that
understanding,
nigga
bro.
just became a
Master
voice in the
P,
industry
not Whack.
like
You
4 years
said
ago.
Whack. Master P, Percy Miller went on multiple social media outlets and podcasts and said that I'm broke.
When?
He said it.
When?
Look it up.
When did he say it?
Nino Brown. I can think of one for a fact.
When
That
did he
nigga
say
said
it?
he said my money got intertwined. Shit happened. I wasn't paying taxes.
and Romeo wasn't
What did-
doing a lot of shit neither. He was getting cut off.
What did Whack 100 say? Master P wasn't paying taxes. The feds came and took his fucking publishing. That's why he don't perform none of his old music. And he don't.
That's what I want to know.
It's fact.
When the fuck did a nigga named Whack
Drew's
100?
not arguing with facts. He's not confirming your facts. He's confirming the stuff about Whack. So like, all right, where this joint going? Because I'm about to hop off of here. You know, if we don't like switch gears a little bit.
Because I'm just trying to figure out, when did Whack 100 become the voice of the people? When did Whack 100 become somebody who I should listen to? Because you said, what did he say didn't pan out? Whack 100 say a whole lot of dumb shit, bro, and that shit don't pan out, bro. That nigga said,
tell me
again,
one of them. I just asked
again,
just like you killed it to 30. You tell me one. One,
bro,
two,
Whack 100 artists is popping? What Whack 100 artists is popping right now? Who? Who's popping? That's signed to Whack 100.
What does that have
11,
to do with a fact?
12. What else ain't pan out? We give
What
you
does that have to do with a fact?
Who the fuck is Whack 100? Who is he?
Prove something that he's not. Show me that he's a piece of shit. We're going to give you more seconds.
Whack 100 is a 75-year-old man. That's bitter.
When's his birthday? How you know he's 75?
Listen, he's a 75-year-old. Listen,
how you know that?
75-year-old thug.
How you hating on him like that? Don't even know his birthday.
Because
like, tell me how he's
100
75.
has been in the background of niggas' pictures for years.
Been around since the
80s
and 90s.
Because he ain't been around for years, you just gonna guess his age.
That nigga just started talking.
He did.
Started talking like 3
he
years
did.
ago.
He ain't just start talking. Don't forget, he did like 20-something years. He did a long-ass prison bid. Then he came home.
You wrote him? You was his pen pal?
He came home.
So you know, how you know?
No, but he respect his time. No, he ain't write him. No, he ain't put no money in the books, but he respect his time.
No, we live in the age of fact. All that shit is public record.
He know his real birthday.
Everything is public record.
Y'all
crazy. I don't know what his birthday is.
So now all of a sudden you just listen to a nigga that just came home from jail that's like, yeah, so and so broke. And nigga, you broke. You just came home, nigga. You just was eating cheese, nigga. The fuck out here, nigga. What do you know? Nigga? You still dressed like you in jail, nigga. Whack that nigga, your name Whack 100, nigga. Like ain't nobody like.
No, you must have remember how he came home. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with he came home on some other shit. You must have remember how he came home.
Story. That's why he hated. He's like,
yeah, he been my. Listen,
you just hate and like stop giving me his old life. When he came home,
nigga, I can say the same thing about Jay-Z, nigga. That's how this. Let me say something about Jay-Z. That's how this.
You know, 100 to his whack. You know, 100 to his whack, and I'm trying to tell you, get the fuck out of here. You a hater. You know what, Grubbs? You respect a real nigga. And you know what? Y'all have different definitions of real nigga. So that's it.
All right, now
Hater?
I got a question for y'all, right? I know y'all been watching social media lately, right? Now, a friend of mine asked me how did I feel about the comments that Marshawn Lynch made against Main Man, right?
I'm sorry. Who Main Man? I
Uh,
don't even know who Marshawn Lynch is. I'm sorry. For the people in the back.
they had me so angry I ain't want to say his name because it's like
You didn't want to say who name? Marshawn Lynch?
who are these
oh
people?
man, I
I'm
fuck with
sorry. Like,
Marshawn
please,
Lynch, man.
take
I'm
it
on
slow
his
with me.
side.
Can
Oh, you
we
ain't want to say
take it
Russell
slow,
Wilson
Grubbs?
name?
Yeah,
Tell me who you talking about.
Like I said, Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch, because like even on the topic, because me and Dozy got to guess, because I always tell niggas I'm gonna go with the street nigga side every time. So I mean, for me, when I sat back and like kind of looked and did my homework as far as how Marshawn Lynch conducted it, so
I'm
for a
sorry,
nigga,
Grubbs. I'm sorry.
huh?
I'm sorry. I got listen. Can you tell me who these people are? Like, is it a basketball player?
They
Like,
football
who this
players.
is? Who made me? Okay, football.
Yeah,
And what
Football.
they
a
what's
retired.
Russell Wilson is Sierra's husband.
He's still
Oh,
active,
okay,
right?
okay.
Russell Wilson still plays, right?
Yeah, he trash right now. He bum juice.
He not starting tonight.
Yeah, he start, but he out there getting beat the fuck
He
up.
he on the team, he make millions, but he's a bum. You a
He out
hater.
there getting beat up every Sunday.
And
No, it ain't
Marshawn,
about hating. It ain't about hating. It's about being real. He out there getting beat the fuck up every Sunday.
And you
and
That
there
nigga
see,
every
might as
Sunday
well
to watch him and to
listen.
help him watch him get beat.
that's
What he might as well do. What he might as well do is he
that's
might as
his
well go to
department. I
fucking the
don't know
house.
nothing about football.
Listen, what he might as well do is go to fucking the house and dance with Sierra. He might as well go in the house and say, oh, because he ain't out there doing shit on the football field. That nigga putting up, oh, on the field. That nigga ain't scoring no touchdowns with his bum ass. He need to go sit the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to keep it the fuck real, nigga. I ain't here to sugarcoat.
Okay. All right. So like what was said? What about him now? All right. I'm following. So it's football.
All
Sierra's
right,
husband. Sugarcoat shit.
all right,
what happened?
they trying to say that the way like Russell Wilson is like first off, they trying to say nigga out of office. Fuck you ever heard of a quarterback having his own office?
What's wrong with having an office?
See, that's that diva shit.
What quarterback
He a
in the
team.
history of NFL had
He a
their own
team.
office?
He a
What
fucking
street
team.
nigga got an office? What street nigga got lights and cameras and ready to action and they shit? What you
No, we
talking
ain't about
about?
to do that. We ain't about to
But
do
I'm just
that.
saying, like, don't make it seem like an office ain't nothing.
Troy Aikman had no office. Brett Favre ain't had no office. Tom Brady ain't had no office.
Right. Joe Montana ain't no fucking office.
But ain't he a black quarterback?
Barely. Barely. But
listen.
Barely, but no, like I mean, I just okay. I'm sorry. Keep it going, fellas. Keep it going.
Well, the reason why I say the word barely is because I thought black people was about unity. You don't even want to embrace.
So he a barely
team.
black person? Oh, because don't do that.
You know?
Don't do that.
I thought that's what
not
it was.
nice. Grubbs, that's not nice. That's not very nice.
No.
That's not very nice. He can't be
that
barely black.
That nigga's a snickerdoodle. He ain't even a real nigga color. Like that nigga, he's a.
You called him a cookie? You called him
a
cookie?
That nigga, yeah, he that's the color of him. That nigga, he's a motherfucker color? That's gonna be he's a cookie color motherfucker that's gonna be like, hey guys, listen. So look, we're gonna go out there on the field. We're gonna have a great game. All right, everybody, put your hands in. 1, 2, 3. Have a good time. Yeah, like that's not how you go on the field to win a fucking football game, nigga. That's not what we need out there, bro. Like, no.
Okay, so all right, so you said he had an office. So what's up with his office? What's wrong with his office? Why he pause for an office? He's not supposed to have an office.
He's the Carlton of quarterbacks, is what he's saying.
Well, see, first thing you gotta remember with the conversation.
Where the quarterback supposed to work out of?
He sits in the locker room like every other player, just like the
wide receiver. But he's a black quarterback. Don't the quarterback run the team?
He the captain.
You don't run
no, but don't like professional football teams. But don't professional football teams like have like professional players who are the leaders, like wear suits and show up to business meetings? Where are they supposed to conduct those business meetings if they're the leader of the team?
That's not the quarterback. That's not the quarterback.
That ain't how it works. That's the offensive coordinator. That's the guy.
So they're
on
not
the
supposed to
side.
have nothing like serious that they work out of. Okay, so
They supposed to have a
You supposed to
setup
be on
like
the fucking
every
field
other
and have a
player.
playbook like everybody else. You
See what I'm
supposed to have
saying?
motherfuckers come over to your crib and go over plays. You supposed to meet up with your offensive linemen and your wide receivers and your running back and shit like that at the park and run plays, or like in your spare time when y'all not at the practice facility type shit.
Okay.
Not have an office to where as though who the fuck are you to have an office, nigga? We in the locker room. Why the fuck
it's like a
when
bring you back
like
to size.
Or put it like this.
He's a player just like everybody on that field.
No, bro, I got it. Dre, you was a cheerleader before, right?
What'd you say?
Was you a cheerleader?
Yes.
Exactly. So just imagine if it's a group of now, all right, well, how many people be on the cheerleading squad? About 20 or so, or no?
Yeah, it don't matter, right? It's hypothetical.
All right, okay.
30, yeah,
so so listen. Say if it's 30, just say fuck it. It's 30 of y'all. Y'all about to go to nationals. But fucking Shatwana got an office. And you just like, because Shatwana is supposedly the lead cheerleader or whatever, but like, why the fuck do you have we're in practice, but this bitch is in the office.
So is it really about that, like, because is it really about like a color type of thing? Because it's not like he's the only person that has an office. It's not the only person that has an office. It's not a color type of thing. It's literally, see, I'm not, see, this is where you might not get it because it might not shift over into cheerleading. But that's why I tried to give you that perspective. But it's just like, just imagine how if it's 20 cheerleaders on a squad, but 19 of y'all are working out, but one of y'all is in a room just drawing up cheers. Like, just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna tell him to do this and tell him to do. It's like, no, that's for the coach to do. Not for you, bitch. Like, you on the cheerleading squad. Why the fuck are you in the room by yourself? You know what? I get what you're saying, and I just feel like maybe if he's like the leader of the, I get what you're saying. I get if he's the leader, he would like assume some type of privilege that he would automatically have to just like do. And I just don't see how, like, if it was given to somebody else, why is it just an uppity thing for him to have a?
That's what I'm saying.
The reason, like they say, right? Sports is fair. Do LeBron James sit his ass down on that sideline with everybody else, or do he go in the back in his office till he need to come back in the game? No, he sit his ass there. When Brian go in the back, he hit the showers with them same niggas. He ain't got an office upstairs with a shower in it.
So is it that he's not a team player when he goes into his office and separates from the team?
He segregates himself.
It's like you're separated from everybody else.
So when you get out there,
you're the token nigga.
So his sportsmanship is in question because he doesn't want to be with the team.
No, he does. He told him his door is always open.
Is that because he's a cookie color? That's not right, because tokens are golden. I've never met a cookie color token.
He told him
unless it's funky token.
You're the token nigga.
I mean,
I don't know. What's the token? I don't understand.
You're the token nigga, meaning you got all the privileges, but you still a nigga. You a nigga, but you got all this.
So he's supposed to be treated like a nigga?
No, no. You gotta look at his life. See the way that he is. I'm not saying that he think that he's better. Because
if he was white, would he think that he was better? Or does it matter?
No. It ain't that. Because look, 1 second. Drew brought up somebody about 2 weeks ago, and it's a perfect comparison. Drew said something about Cam Newton. Never been in scandal, never did no dumb shit, never
That's
been
the one on
arrested.
Nickelodeon, right?
No. Cam Newton is a quarterback. Just listen real quick.
I'll break it down, because I bet you once I tell you, you're gonna remember, you're gonna know who he is. But you got him, right? And then you got Russell Westbrook, which is the same person.
Russell Wilson.
I'm Russell Wilson, I'm sorry. No scandal, no bullshit, good church dude, God-fearing motherfuckers, don't curse, don't do none of that stuff. So they're kind of like the same people. Drew said he don't understand why Cam Newton is not playing, but the only difference is Cam Newton. I never heard nobody bash Cam Newton that played with him.
And also, not only that, Cam Newton also has people like us supporting him. Like Cam Newton got not only people like us supporting him, Cam Newton got niggas like the Jeezys, the T.I.s, the Hoes, and all that shit behind him. So motherfuckers look at it like, this nigga got niggas behind him. Fuck him. You feel what I'm saying? Versus a Russell Wilson who's more so like a cookie cutter, clear cut
nigga. Good like, Christian boy. Good old Christian
who's boy. Like, oh yeah, no, like, yeah, like, no, I don't mess with those guys. Like, yeah, I don't. Who's Dipset? I don't know who that is. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I never heard of State Property.
And then
talking about. Like he's one of them boys. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's like for you to have an office and all that. That's not what football is about. That's not what sports is about. Michael Jordan didn't have no fucking office.
I play professional football, so I don't know.
No, look. I give you one better because watching it, like Shannon Sharp shared a story. He said, "Man, listen, when I played back in the day, he was like, we used to have like powwows after the games. Yo, come to my room. You know, we gonna have some beer. We gonna chill. We gonna order some food, whatever." Man, that nigga said John Elway used to be in that motherfucker shooting dice.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So it ain't a color thing.
A white guy.
That white boy was there to shoot dice. But see what it was
is with us.
He was bonding with his team.
He's the leader of the team.
He letting his team know, no, I ain't no square, man. I do what y'all do.
Dice? Y'all in here drinking Henny, nigga. I'm in here with y'all, nigga. I fuck with y'all. Not no.
And like Ocho said,
that's the most ignorant shit I've ever heard.
But see, look, I got a theory.
It's not. Because
it is. First of all, if you have T.I. backing you, it's nothing saying that T.I. is less than somebody that's backing Russell, whatever, because he has values, not just because he's a good old Christian boy. T.I. has good values. He's a good old Christian or good old whatever he is too.
But listen,
it's not. I just don't see the level. I feel like maybe y'all put like society level, but I can't see the levels of y'all diminishing the type of people.
What we're saying to that is people that are white that are controlling the NBA and the NFL are looking at shit like that, like, oh, that nigga's associated with niggas. Why would I want him to be the face of anything? Why would I give you a prime example?
So niggas not good.
No, just listen. It's a football player that we was talking about, that we start talking about, Marshawn Lynch. If Marshawn Lynch, if Russell Wilson would have gave Marshawn Lynch the ball to run into the end zone, they would have won the Super Bowl. But instead of that, they decided to run a pass play on like the 1 yard line. And I believe the shit got intercepted or something like, yeah, the shit got intercepted and they lost the Super Bowl. Now, had Marshawn Lynch ran that touchdown into the end zone, Marshawn Lynch, who is looked at as a nigga by people that's like the elite, or now I'm not even gonna say elite, by a motherfucker that's white and all that shit that control shit. They would look at him as a nigga. He would have been the MVP of the game, the MVP of the Super Bowl. He would have had to be plastered on all these commercials and all that shit, being as though he scored the game-winning drive. But they chose to go otherwise and say, we're not going to run that play because if we do, this nigga who, for one, mind you, after every game when he would win and do game-winning drives and shit, when they would try to interview him, he you know what he would say to them, to the media? He would be like, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
So is it assumed that the industry doesn't respect black people already? I don't understand the perspective y'all like trying to make the argument.
I'm saying this to say that they look at us in a way to where as though they don't want us to be great. Like that's basically what we're getting to in a sense. Like I'm pretty sure that's what you was getting to, right though, bro? Like, because
I was saying, do y'all argue that y'all can't be great either? I just don't know, like, if y'all like arguing that like the society think that y'all not great, so this is why it looks like that. But are y'all thinking that too? That like, you know, niggas are less than, and that's why he's not supposed to have an office?
I don't think nothing like that. But because I mean, at the end of the day, I want one because I was about to make the point I was gonna make was going to go back to what Drew was saying, how he's playing now. The difference with John Elway, it wasn't a point of saying there the white boy shooting dice. The quarterback is bonding with his team. See what I'm saying? So guess what? Come on Sunday, oh, they gonna protect that white boy like no other. That's their homeboy. Yeah, oh, we got your back. And ain't nobody touching you. That's why they touching him.
Wait. He
up there in his office.
Wait. No, wait. Drea. That's just like, now say if I was to say if this is my first time coming around your family, right? Y'all some spades playing motherfuckers, right? I come around y'all. Mind you, I'm black. Like you like, oh yeah, he black, he coming around. Like, I know this nigga play spades. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we get to your crib and your family like, yo, come on, yo, we need one more person to play spades. Yo, you gonna play spades with us? And I'm like, spades? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I know how to play like pinochle or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, it's like that type of shit. Like, to where you'd be like, bro, like what like do you like what type time you on type shit, like, in a sense, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I just don't understand. They just didn't have time to learn how to play spades.
No, I mean,
I just feel like that. I mean, I don't know how to play spades. I'm the black person that show up and be like, I'm just trying to make it to where so you could possibly understand. I don't know how to play spades. I'm just trying to make it to where so you could possibly understand where we're coming from. It's almost like, yeah. I understand. I'm just saying, like, set the tone though. Like, I just don't. I just think, like, you know, damn. I just think that you just don't know how to play spades. Like, I don't think that you're assumed to know how to play spades because you're black. I just think, damn, you might have been busy like raising kids or some shit, mowing the lawn for all your 10 families that live on the land and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
why.
Because I'm the person that don't know how to play spades and still show up to the cookout. And I'll be somebody's partner and they playing. I don't know how to do it. Nor do I have the desire to learn. So leave me alone. I don't.
It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that.
Listen. All right, we got something else to talk about because, you know, I definitely gotta get to my end.
On a serious note, I know y'all seen like the kids that was like missing in Ohio, like coming up missing and all that type of stuff. Like, that's like wild. And as a parent, that's something I dread, bro, because it's like, even just think about just not even comparing your kid to a cell phone or nothing like of that type of thing, but just think of how quick you lose your mind when you lose like your wallet or your cell phone or something. So imagine your fucking child being lost for not even for even an hour. You're going to lose your fucking mind if your kid is missing and out of your sight for a fucking hour, let alone missing forever or for however long type shit. Like, that's something I fucking dread and never ever want to have to go through. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's something that's fucked up.
Inshallah, you never have to go through that with 5 children. Like, certainly daddy's going to be there to protect them. But I just don't understand how 1,000 kids go missing within a certain time frame. It's not global. And like, they're all within a certain
wait, bro, let her get her shit off.
You said 1,000, right?
It went up?
Oh my God. It's not 1,000. It's not 1,000.
Let me know.
It says while around 18,000 children are reported missing on average each year in the past decade in Ohio.
Yo, who kidnapping these kids? Where is the boogeyman taking these children at?
Man, I know Homer call out, where y'all little TikTok faggots? Y'all want to go find cold cases? Go find these fucking kids, you little
y'all
weirdos.
Internet sleuths, go find them. They sit there and find who killed cats.
You want to be catching predators? Go catch these kids, man. Like, that's
a lot of children.
18,000. Hold up. Fuck that. Hold up. I got to do another number. What is the population?
Are they all like runaways and stuff like that? Or they like, it's just crazy. Like, where do they be going and just going missing in the same vicinity?
I gotta dig because
I would hide a child, like,
because see, a lot of times people gonna automatically say the government, the part that make it that caught my attention is it's looking like these kids is like 8, 9, 10 years old. They not teenagers, runaway ages.
No, bro. I seen a lot of Jones where they was kids that was like 12s and 13s and all that type of shit too, bro.
Yeah, we talking about that the one in that month span.
Like
it was a month of like a.
It was a lot of kids that was all like 12s and 13s and all that type of shit, bro. Like, and they was all around the same area within the same day or like a few days later and all. Like, it's like if it wasn't on the 8th or the 9th.
Now let me ask you a question, right? I wonder was throughout the months of the year, was the age range changing?
I think it was ranging. They started broadening their search.
Yeah, right.
I mean, all of y'all. Let's take all of y'all. Y'all hanging in groups now, buddy system.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna fuck y'all head up because I knew about some shit for years and I took it for granted. That human trafficking shit real. And when I got down,
you're going way too far, and you're gonna get us canceled before we get syndicated.
It's a possibility. Listen, I'm about to tell you why. I'm
out. You say I'm out.
When I first got here.
Look, you got 5 kids. You better learn about the trafficking of the children.
Yeah, man. Yes. Like when I first got here, they was saying shit like, yo, motherfuckers, they find shit. Fuck that, yo. Well, watch what I'll tell you. Fuck the kid shit. Wait till you hear this shit. Motherfuckers going missing. All they find is cars and cell phones. And that's how it started. Eventually, cats kept going missing. And one good night, I love this video. One good night, about 20, 30 minutes from here, up at Leeds Walmart, this motherfucking woman and a man tried to abduct this fucking bull. Comes to find out, young bull was one of them county football stars. He beat both their asses. When I tell you he beat the bull and the joint bloody, they was trying to abduct him. And when they questioned them, they told him they had some people that told them if they could get people good shape, gave them a list, $25,000 per person.
That's crazy. And that's very, very true. And I definitely agree with everything you're saying because that black market for them organs and the melanated organs, baby, you know, it's a commodity and they doing so much with them organs. And certain people just think it's such a life form for young life and for like young vitality. Like people just want to live longer, but I just don't understand how the children are being missing. And
I just want to make a disclaimer. I just want to go on record and make a disclaimer that these views are Drea's and Grubbs only, and I have nothing like. So no. I'm a cookie cutter clear nigga. I got
a cookie cutter clear token having office.
I got an office. I don't got nothing to do with these niggas.
I'm telling you now, y'all niggas try to abduct me. Y'all ain't gonna be no longer with us. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I feel bad for you.
But they were trying to do stuff like that in Walmart. It was another story too, where remember that I guess the van slid up next to her car while she was walking to her car. She came out of Walmart and the big van, Scooby-Doo van pulled up and she just, I don't know if she walked to the car. I don't know like specifically what happened, but she just ended up not getting abducted that night. But them Scooby-Doo vans was like, they was called another van. So now you got to look and see if they're going to like open on the regular street. That's crazy. Yeah, or Drew, didn't you have something happen around your way where like people were trying to take children from like people each like holding their hands?
Yeah, around Drew.
Wasn't it like an old man who was like with his grandchildren and somebody came over there and was just like, give me my kids. Those are my kids.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. That was last year. I was down north. Well, I wasn't. I had just left from down there, but my girl dad had went through a situation where he was out back cooking out, like, you know what I'm saying, in the yard, and he said a guy was like like just like walking up the alleyway or whatever. And he said the guy stopped at his gate and was like, "Yo, those my kids. What you doing with my kids or whatever and shit." And he was like, they start going back and forth and shit or whatever. And he was like, he was about to knock boy the fuck out, but boy ended up run. I forgot what. Matter of fact, I think he did end up knocking boy the fuck out. Yeah. He did end up knocking boy the fuck out. Like
that's crazy. That's crazy. Imagine you dropping the kids off at pop-up house. He got them playing outside, and you got people that's out there working. That's insane. That's insane. But like, it's like, still insane for the city to not blow up. Like, I would be hiding children like they were, like, you know, during the Holocaust. Like, y'all gotta be in the basement. Y'all can't go outside. Like, without the cloak and dagger of everybody around y'all. So why are they still allowing children to be by themselves like this in certain areas? So I don't know. That's crazy though. I can't imagine somebody just walking up to me like, "Those are my kids." Can you imagine if that was like a young woman with her 3 babies?
Right.
They taking one of them babies.
They
taking one of them babies.
But also, I mean, not he might not though, because you know what I'm saying.
No, God praying that he doesn't, but like it's just insane because women aren't as dangerous as it is out here. Women aren't really shooting and quick to be like walking on the street with their kids and a gun, like, because I think if you can afford that, you can afford something else. But it's insane.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Welcome back, Grubbs.
I had to go lock the door. I ain't know the door. But no, I mean, I don't know, because I tell, like, for me, honestly, I be super protective. Like, I want them.
How you be protecting your kids? How you protect them when they go outside?
They go in the damn yard. They ain't going out my yard.
Your yard gated?
Yep, I got a gate. They got a trampoline. They got a playground. We ain't got to go nowhere. I don't do that shit. None of that shit. And when they go to school, I'm the boy of school at out 220. I'm in the line 140. Third car every day.
That's what's up.
So like, I don't play. And I mean, even being down here, cause like I remember one time I had an issue with I had my kids pool out in the front part of the yard. And my kid's mom come, she like, "Harold, come here. So I come outside, and these niggas like speed off. She take her phone out and show me a video because she taking pictures of the kids in the pool. Motherfucking Mexican boys riding all slow, all past, looking at my kids in the fucking pool in their bathing suits. I said,
"Oh my gosh.
Oh man, this shit real." That's also no, y'all can't get in that pool unless I'm outside. Like it be always like they got some weird motherfuckers that see the thing. Like I tell about here, they don't have. I mean, to my knowledge, Megan's Law isn't enforceable like in Philly. Ain't no app. You can't no. So I don't know who these weirdos be living around this motherfucker. I don't know what they got booked for. In the state of Alabama, all you gotta do is go take a lie detector test, and if the person determined that you deem enough to go back into society, that's it. Georgia makes you register. Alabama don't. You pass that lie detector test, and
that's crazy.
You know, no, you ain't gonna do it again. You told the truth on this test. You ain't gonna do that shit again. What's wrong with us? But I mean, for those type of reasons, I definitely do keep them under the cat. But that's the thing here that I don't like. Everybody here is like that with their kids. Your kids live in their house, in their yard, and at school. Unless you got a bunch of you build activities, dance class and soccer and all that shit. But that's how life is here. You live in a crib and that's it. Ain't no block to go hang out with your friends. Ain't no kids around here.
Yeah,
I mean, ain't around no more. Yeah, ain't shit. Ain't no goddamn neighbors, so ain't no neighbor kids to hang with. So ain't really much around this joint, but this how the South is. This how they live. And like I tell them all the time, when we move, what y'all think we gonna do? I'm going to the fucking woods. So it's just gonna be us. I mean, captivity. I mean, Philly. I do say
captivity.
Yeah, because I mean, like I tell people all the time. I mean, that's something we can talk about too. You said something about
do your children feel like they're in captivity? Like,
no, it's like with me, all right.
Because it sounds like your plan was to keep them all in captivity again when you wanted to build your house in the center and just build, them all around. Like you just still want to protect them. I appreciate that, Grubbs. Okay, I'm just saying, captivity, that works.
Yeah, I mean, only reason I say because look, like I gotta tell people, right? The point where my mind is right now, I'm actually tired of civilization. Period. Like,
I'm just gonna keep mines in captivity. That's how you protect them. You keep them in front of me, around me.
Shit, I say all the time, I want to be in captivity. Like I tell people all the time.
Hey, yo. You talking about he going off the grid, yo.
Listen, I tell cats all the time. And why? Listen what I say. You probably gonna say, "Damn, I feel that way too." I'm at a point in life where I'm tired of the world. I'm tired of asshole drivers. I'm tired of niggas fucking my food up in the store. I'm tired of a lot of shit. Like I want to go live in the fucking woods by myself. I only want to hear my own noise. I want to grow the food that I eat. I want to raise my own chicken. Like I don't want to. I'm tired of civilization. Like I'm tired of that shit. I want to live remote, and I don't want to be bothered. I'm not saying forever, but give me like 2 years, and I'll be ready to come back into society. But I really do. I need a break.
Yeah, I think that's what all successful people come to grips to, knowing they gotta unplug totally to be all right and recenter themselves and go into captivity and just close it in, lock it down, focus in, no noise, just you.
I bet
that's how it works. Listen, it's the oldest trick in the book, but you got it down with Grubbs. I like that.
So, he trying to go fucking
yeah, nigga, I'm trying to be out there, wake up in the morning, nigga, I gotta cut firewood and all that. I don't care.
No. Right? Oh, you got okay. Listen, you're a hater because your responsibilities ain't chopping down firewood. It's not touching the thermostat or just maybe tweaking it. He don't have it so simple like that. You can't be a hater. His arms be hurting before dawn.
I'm not being a hater.
You're not being. Listen. Well, chop some firewood. I need some firewood I need some firewood. So can you chop some up for me?
I can go buy it from the store.
See what I'm saying? That's the thing with Drew.
I'm here with you. That's the thing.
The number one thing that Drew gotta understand. If we ended up right now in some crazy shit, we not gonna say, okay, I'll give you a perfectly good scenario because people really don't think this shit is that sweet, yo. If 25% of the world woke up for 7 days straight and spent no money, we would tank the fucking economy. That's all it takes.
How much is 25%?
Shit, 25% of the world is probably like.
You said the world? Oh, not just the city, the world. Okay, that's a lot.
No.
You can't even get your brothers on the same page. How you gonna get them to stop spending the worldwide 25% of us?
Now, it can be done. 10% can do it with no problem. Like if you think about it, if you're a simple living person, 10% do it already. If you're a simple living person, you fill your car up with gas on Monday. So there go your gas expense. You don't have to spend on gas. If you got an electric car, that's even better. Because now you're not spending no money for transportation throughout the week. If you go food shopping beginning of the week, you spend no money. If we don't keep giving them transactions, these stores will fail.
Right. I overall understand the underlying message.
See what I'm saying?
People need to keep their money.
So for something like that to happen, if we can get to a point where no, it's not a zombie apocalypse, niggas is not eating niggas' faces and shit, but at the end of the day, it can be to where the world is fucked up, where the dollar is worth nothing. So now it don't matter how much money you got. The only thing that's going to help you survive is the skills that you carry.
Right. Not just going to the store and buy cutting that firewood. So you on point. You doing your due diligence. Yeah. You
gotta be careful. Like, you gotta be careful. I mean, I don't know. And look at the way they playing games right now, because this shit feel weird to me. It's something going on. And I ain't got the, I don't like to be alert, but because I mean, one thing I told people about 3 years ago, every single person that was wealthy, billionaire, Jeff Bezos, all them cats, they sold off all the mansions, all them houses in different states and stuff like that, different countries. They sold all that shit off and they downsized to one crib. That's when I said, hold up, it's something going on. Then next thing you know, Jeff Bezos buy 150 some acres. Elon Musk.
Is Drew sleeping? Is Drew sleeping?
No.
Huh?
I'm listening.
No, we're not playing 7-Up. We're not playing 7-Up though.
Yeah.
Huh? If I'm here, you gotta be here.
I'm listening to what he's saying. Continue,
listen, I got stuff to do, okay? So 12:30, you better look at me. I need all the FaceTime.
Continue, brother.
I'm listening to you, Grubbs.
But it's like it told me something, so where it's like, what's up with this land? And then now you look at recent day, rappers like Waka Flocka sold off all his mansions and now he lives on a farm.
You want those tiny homes and all those things. I need for him to wake up, Bobblehead. Like, yo, get it. Like,
relax. I'm gonna
need for you to get up. The visuals is everything. Your head is bomb.
I'm gonna need for you to relax.
Relax is that head? I mean, I'm just saying, be alert.
I'm gonna need for you to relax again.
Okay, no problem. But yeah, I think that it does underliningly, Grubbs, the gun, to say what you were saying and to agree with you and just to piggyback off of that, we still just need unity. And just like, the hard question, I didn't want to leave you as the bad guy or nothing like that. And I really hope you don't feel that way, but it's still about unity. How do we ignite unity in each other to be like, yo, if I can say 10 people, if I can grab 10 people off the internet or 10 people out of this store, how can I guarantee 10 people is going to not spend their money here? You know what I mean? And then that just transitions into more and more people. But it's that, what do you do to spark the community? I know what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. But people just don't have kids enough or land enough or disconnect enough to hear that. So it's really hard, like that, to know that what's that spark. You can't just flash money in people's face or let them run after a carrot, because what's important to you ain't important to me. This black person don't lower themselves like this black person. So how do I help myself the same way a poor person or somebody that I think is lower than me? Because we're going to be fighting for the same thing, right?
I'll tell you exactly how you do it. Now,
I'm ready for this. Hey, hold on, let me get a little closer. He said, what? You going to tell me how to do it right now?
What I would say to spark it, I mean, first off, you find something that you love. Like, instead of looking at the internet, build this, sell that. No, like, look what you love. Something that you can say, I enjoy doing this. I love doing this. And you sit back and you figure out how to bottle it up and make it something that you can distribute. Those steps are very, very easy. It sounds hard, but it's very easy.
I get you. I get you. It's like when people say, like, start with your why are you doing something? So they try to go after, like, why you want money to help your mom. So I get that. I do get that.
Now, to give the upper hand, I always say, everything is not as scary as you think it is. I had my mentor used to tell me years and years ago, you can start out a $400 business that scales to a 6-figure business. Once I seen it, it's true. That's why I always say trying is going to be the first thing, because people can show you stats. they can tell you their success story, but actually doing it is the key. With people like me being around, I can help you speed past the bumps and bruises and the losses of money, because that's how I learned, which is just throwing my money out and learning along the way. It works, but then you go count your losses and be like, damn, if I would have just did a little more research, I could have saved this. So my first thing I tell people to get that spark: research, research, research. Research is the number one thing. But my first thing I always say, do what you love first. Don't worry about what this person is doing. Oh, he making money flip, man. Fuck that shit. That shit be bogus a lot of times. Do what you feel comfortable doing. That's what I tell everybody when they start a business. That's your best thing to get you ahead, period. As far as, like I mean, their motivation too, because spark and motivation is the same to me. You gotta have a drive for something. Because I mean, even before I had kids, well, of course now it's my kids. That's my biggest motivation, my biggest shit. So before then, it was family. Because I used to always tell people like, yeah, man, I want to buy everybody cribs, my grandma, aunts and shit. Like, I always was like that since I was young. So it was always, to take care of, take care of everybody. And then once my kids came along, it was like, all right, cool, now I really gotta, kick it up. Because when I understood two things. Money, that's another key part. Understanding money. First off, you ask yourself, how much money do you need? Most people naturally think, oh, I need this, oh man, I need yada yada. I'm gonna tell you a true story. I know a person right now has a trust for $2.3 million. People say, okay, wow, what the fuck is that? If that person right now at the age of 40 years old decide to say, I don't want to work any fucking more, you have 10, 100,000s in each million, right? So that's 20 years that person can pay themselves. I'm sorry, 23 years they can pay themselves $100,000 a year to do absolutely nothing. Does that sound like a lot of money now?
Absolutely, you're buying back your time. You're buying back your time. So,
and like I told my man, I said, because he was like, "Damn, when you break it down that way," I said, "Exactly, because you have a career where you make $65K a year, and you get up and go to work every day. With overtime, you might squeeze 70. So you can't think of it that way. And see, people always think, oh, I gotta be rich. Nigga, $100,000 is a lot of money to live off of a year. The average person, that's a nice Mercedes, two pretty much foreign cars, a house, nice car, house mortgage, and everything. And within 20 years, you can afford to pay for any house that you live in. So once that money dwells away, guess what? Yeah, you'll be 63 years old, but my house paid for, my car's paid for, my kids through college, and I'd have probably made some minor investments throughout the years with the $100,000 a year. Because when you really think about the math for living, which people don't think about, you got $100,000 a year coming in. You might say, okay, you want to ball out and you want to get a nice house. So you paying $2,500 a month. That's going to roughly be about what? 25, about 30 a year.
So do you do financial planning? Like, do you do financial, business, financial planning and just their lifetime of retirements and stuff?
Oh, I learned this shit gram by gram. See, one thing like I tell people, in school, my 3 favorite subjects: science, math, and social studies. I was super, super good. Guaranteed 3 A's they knew I was gonna bring home. So the math is just simple, but then also too, like, I don't know, my mom said I used to like to get inside of stuff. So if I see something, I need to dissect it and see how it works. And then like around like my early 20s, I start like, man, bro, why don't you try to look at life like that? And then that's when everything just start looking all weird like that, and then it come together. And then my dad always used to tell me, if you keep the numbers in your head, you really know what you can spend. And I'm like, huh? He was like, that's how you don't get fucked up. He said, factor in all the money that you need to live, and then you factor in what you got to play. Then you create yourself a budget. That's all I'm about to tell you. Once you look at the 100K, if you pay your mortgage, car note, insurance, you're left with over $50,000, close to $60K a year to sit at home. That's money that you can invest in small businesses with throughout that 20 years. That's money you can take trips with. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It's 60 grand. How do you think you're gonna blow through $60,000 in 12 months? That's impossible. And just that little bit of living make it crazy, because my old head, he died now, but he hit the lottery back in the 90s, back when it wasn't that major. He only got like I think he said like $4 million or something. But he hit the lottery in 94. He got his last lottery check in like 2016 or something like that, because he took the money on the back end. So he said they was paying him, all them years.
I never thought about getting paid all them years. I don't know. I just wanted a large lump sum. It depends. Like, if you get more money over the years, then fine. But I just don't see like why you would want to. What if you don't live that long?
Because see, now the present day, and so many things have happened to lottery winners. If you died, you can sign that paperwork. It'll go to your kids. The money go back to the lottery. Back in the day, they used to rob you.
Yes,
now,
that's what I'm like.
So it reverts to your children.
Well, that's good. That's good.
I
So I
mean,
guess it's worth the risk
because
if
I
you
tell
know the calculated risk that you're taking.
Yeah, because I mean, and then also you think about it. Well, I say all the time, every person that win a lottery, they say it's a curse. Well, every person that won ain't do no dumb shit. But I do know, like I said, I will always take the annuity because I want all my money.
Exactly.
They take too much to give you the lump sum.
Everybody gonna want all their money. Well, this was great. It is 12:30, and I just want to thank you guys for having me. I don't know, what's going on. Pimp, tell him I said goodbye. This was fun. I don't know what you want to do with this afterwards, so just let me know.
Hey, no problem. You'll see that everything is all edited up. But he must have had rum and coke, not cherry coke.
Yeah, get out. He over there bobbleheading over here. Don't nobody want to see his hat. But either way, this was nice. All the topics were great. I learned some things, and I hope that even when you cut it up and everything, like, viewers are able to just take certain pinpoints out, and just pick sense out of nonsense. So I'm just glad to be a part of this and add my 2 cents.
Ain't no problem, man. It's definitely great for us to have you, man. We definitely hope to have you again.
Thank you. All right. Good night.
All right. Good night.